Okay, welcome to a rainy Saturday afternoon, 6th of May 2023, Coronation Day, and yeah, I thought I'd take you on a little walk along the Mall. You can hear the bagpipes in the background, hopefully you can hear me. Anyway, let's do this. Lots of guys over there selling overpriced flags for £5. Hi Rebecca. £5 for a flag? No. I'll give my money to this guy. Hey, how you doing? Natalie. So it's rainy. Maybe the rain has stopped just as I'm starting this. Maybe I won't need my umbrella. Anyway, let's have a look at this. Thanks, Rebecca. This Scotsman, well, he's got a Canadian flag, so let's have a listen. I told you it's the sights and the sounds. Hey, Diane. Hey Canada, hey Sue. Okay, so I promised you guys I would do this, and yay, the sun seems to have stopped. The rain seems to have stopped. No hope of sun today. So we're going to go down the final part of the procession, that the royal procession, the King and Queen, as we can say now, travelled down on the way to Buckingham Palace after the ceremony at Westminster Abbey. So I'm really pleased I could do this, and yes, the rain has stopped, hurrah. I didn't know if I'll be able to do it in the rain. Anyway, this is the front of the Mall. Now, if I turn around, you'll see what they've done on Admiralty Arch. Okay, let's take a look. So on Admiralty Arch, it says, can I get it all in? Happy and glorious. All right, I'll go back a little bit further, 1 second. So if you want a screenshot of that, you can get it. Okay, this should do it. Hey Susan, there you go, happy and glorious on Admiralty Arch. That's where the Scotsman's playing his bagpipes, or this Canadian Scotsman. So this was built in the reign of Edward VII in memory of his mother, Queen Victoria. Admiralty Arch has been sold by the government. It's going to be a hotel. I think it's the Waldorf Group, part of the Waldorf Group. I'm not sure when it's opening. But what rooms, facing the palace. I wonder how much they will be a night. So you can see the crowds are in the Mall, and it's lined with Union flags, and you'll see the flags of the nations that the king is king of. For example, Canada, Jamaica, Australia, New Zealand. Canadians, I thought the Mounties did you proud in the back. Yes, they did. I loved those Mounties. Big fan of the Mounties. Always do us proud. And lots of people. Another. Oh, sorry, I missed that, guys. So you're going to see some pretty fun. I mean, look at this guy, guys. Maybe I'll get to talk to some people. Wow, that's amazing. Hey, man. There you go. I told you, you're going to get some sights and sounds on this Coronation Day. I've seen quite a few of Charles and Camilla masks as well. So we're at the top of the Mall, and we're going down towards Buckingham Palace, okay? And just a few hours ago, this was where the longest procession since the Queen Elizabeth's coronation took place just a few hours ago along here. They call this a red carpet because it stretches all the way from Buckingham Palace to Trafalgar Square. Union Jacks either side. Now, it's been a pretty rainy day, as you may have noticed, but it has seemed to stop now, which is good news for me and for you, because I don't think it was going to be a successful walk in the pouring rain. I'm looking through the camera, but I'm also looking around me because there are lots of people. I don't want to trip over anyone. So yeah, so this is where the carriages came, the 4,000 soldiers and military along here too. And so what my aim is to go all the way to the palace, to the balcony. And you can see the Union Jack maybe already on top of the palace, which means, of course, that the king has left the building. I'm guessing that he's gone to Windsor Castle. Big concert at Windsor Castle tomorrow evening with the likes of Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, Andrea Bocelli. Take that, and I'm sure quite a few surprises as well. You notice this is where all the cameras were. Now, someone told me there was something like 200 cameras, whereas at the Queen's coronation there was something like 12. I will show you this street. This is Horse Guards Avenue, and the flags along here are of the other Commonwealth nations. That the king is no longer the head of state of these nations, but they're still part of the Commonwealth.
Support King. King, I'll see you waving it.
Someone in shorts. Not really shorts weather today. It's really weird because May can be absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately not today. But you know, it rained on, my mother was telling me that it rained on the Queen's Jubilee. The Queen's coronation. And look, she reigned for 70 years. Not that Charles is going to reign that long. Okay, these are the steps. If you just go up these steps, you end up at Piccadilly Circus. If you continue up there, that is the Grand Old Duke of York, who had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. And when they were up, they were up. And when they were down, they were down. And when they were only halfway up, they were neither up or down. That was an old nursery rhyme we used to learn at school. And this is Carlton House, this beautiful building built for the Prince Regent in the Prince Regent's time. Most of London was supposed to look like this. Imagine Bridgerton. We'll stay on the Mall though, we won't go any closer there. And on the other side, of course, if you don't know London, that is St James's Park, probably my favourite park in London. It looks completely different with lots of toilets in there now for the people who have been lining it up along the Mall this morning in the wet. Brave people. A friend of mine, she set out at 4 a.m. rather, and got here about 5 a.m. and found a good position, got soaked, but really had a good time, met some wonderful people. Another friend of mine was in the stands at the official stands outside Buckingham Palace, and I'll show you those at the end. It rained on the Queen's, exactly. So she got that seat because she was involved in the Diamond Jubilee. She was one of the dancers in the parade at the Diamond Jubilee. So she was lucky enough to get an invite to one of the official stands. Well done, Lisa. You can see people that were waiting here, though, they did get access to toilets and to food. Chicken box over there. I have to tell you also, I was here earlier in the week doing a tour with a group of students, and I was chatting away to some of the people who had been camping here. They camped for, some of them, up to a week. There was an American woman I met, I think she was from Texas or Tennessee, and yeah, she'd come over and she'd camped. She bought a tent, camping here for a week. I don't know about that. I'm pretty hardcore with these kind of things, but camping outside for a week, what access did you have to wash? I guess there are toilets in St James's Park you can use, but unless someone saves your place, I don't know how that works. Anyway, if anyone can recognise these flags, I'm not so good with some of these flags, please chime in with the answers, like this one. What is this flag? I have no idea. But anyway, it means the king is the head of that country. I should know, I should know. That's bad of me. All right, if we go here, go to the right here, you'll see two statues of... Oh, the weather was much better earlier in the week. It was, Susan. I was working with Italian students all week, and we've had some glorious days. So, up there, we've got the statues. I'm going to try and zoom. So, as the king passed by, he passed by, and I'm sure these people will watch him proudly. The Queen Mother, his grandmother, and King George VI, his grandfather. So their statues are here. So I'm sure they were looking on proudly as their grandson rode to Westminster Abbey. Oh, they can buy an official program there. Maybe I'll do that. Okay. See, normally, of course, you can't walk in this street. This is the ceremonial street, and there's traffic usually. But today, of course, there are no cars. Hurrah! Hurrah! Keep this pedestrianised. Anyway, guys, I hope some of you saw the notice that I put on live virtually on Facebook that I was going to be doing this. Yeah, I didn't have time to actually say what time. I didn't know what time I'd get down here. But I wanted to do this as I promised I'd do this. So I know there's only a few of you on there, but it's there for others to see. Once it's recorded on YouTube, it's always there. So anyone else, I'll put a notice on, can have a look at it at a later date. Look, see all these commentators from around the world, presenters from around the world, all in the mall today. Where is she from? Probably just saying how wet she is. What a wet day it's been. Anyway, not now. So weird because I'm here. It's like a second home, this, to me, because I'm often here with students of all nationalities. I found it. Link into your short tour on YouTube. I said, don't do Facebook. Oh, okay, so that's great. That's what I like to hear. And thanks again, guys, to all of you that have subscribed to my YouTube page. I'm well over 1,000. All I need now is the viewing hours, and then eventually I will. I'll get some advertising on here. But I have. Some of you asked if you wanted to donate. I have put a PayPal link on there now. Please, you. By no means you have to. I'm just saying it's there because some people have requested it. Okay, so we are about halfway along the mall now. So we'll finish at the palace, but I want to show you some things along the way. Can't believe how St James's Park looks so different today. But yeah, it'll be back to the way I know it. I've got more tours this week with the Italian students, teaching them how to be tour guides. And we will be going to St James's Park and to Westminster Abbey. Hoping to go, I get notifications anytime you have a tour. Brilliant, Rebecca. That's what I want to hear. That's what subscribers should be getting. It's working. The system's working. Yeah, I am hoping they will do what they did. When the Queen died, after the funeral, they opened Westminster Abbey, I think it was for 3 or 4 days, to the general public, just to have a look at the Abbey as it was during the funeral. So I'm hoping they'll do that again. Just a few days this week, so I'll be able to take some of my students in there and not pay was it £25 or something now to get into Westminster Abbey? Flag on my left, guys. Can anyone help me out? I can do some of them. Now that one on the right, I think, is that Bermuda or Barbados, possibly? Possibly. Oh, we're going to dip into St James's Park because there's something rather special in there. Not many people notice, so come with me. Oh, by the way, over there, talking of Commonwealth, that is the headquarters of the Commonwealth. And then through there is St James's Palace, which is the Royal Palace, actually. Ambassadors are known as ambassadors to the court of St James, not ambassadors to Buckingham Palace. But it looks like it's restricted. We can't go down there at the moment. Beautiful Tudor palace built by King Henry VIII as a hunting lodge, because he was really living on... Okay, the thing I wanted to show you, we can't go in to see, but I'm going to show you in the distance, okay? So just look through there. See that lamppost? So that's the Coronation lamppost. It's a gas lamp, and they've put it up there. There was one when the Queen died, actually, and a Platinum Jubilee one too. But now it's turned into the Coronation lamppost. I'm not sure how long it will be there for, but that is at the entrance of St James's Park. Probably my favourite park in London. Okay, so... they're not burying us. All the barriers. God, these guys. I don't know how long it's going to take to clear these barriers. What's he doing? Please let me through. Oh. This way. Let's get in case they close all the barriers. We're in. I was hoping to do a TikTok tour after this tour, so I don't know if I'll be able to get back. I thought the Mao would be fun. There's another presenter. Watch Hola TV, maybe Spanish TV. What do you think? Anyone heard of Hola TV? Hola. I have no idea. They're all coming out now because the rain has stopped. Now this over here, look at the rubbish. This is where everybody was camping. So all the campers, well, they certainly don't clean up after themselves. They all camped along this section. And they've left a lot of rubbish. There's still a couple of people there. Look, they've even left a couple of their chairs there. There's one of the chairs there. I don't know if it's coming back later. Another one over here. Some tents still there. So I guess they're just disposed. But look at this. Just walk along here. Look at that, guys. All the rubbish left by the campers. A couple of people still sitting there. Don't know when to leave. It's over. It's over. I'll give you a look the other way. And notice we're just going along to the palace. But there you go. Have a look the other way towards Admiralty Arch. See what I mean about a red carpet from Buckingham Palace all the way down to Admiralty Arch, where that hotel will be. And again, in the distance over there, that's St James's Palace and Clarence House. Now, the King and Queen, they still live in Clarence House. They're waiting for the apartments to be refurbished in the palace, and then they will officially move there. But they're still living in Clarence House, built for the Duke of Clarence. Probably the most famous resident there, though, was Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, who lived there until she died, aged 101 years old. These royals have longevity, so who knows how long King Charles will reign for. Well, he's 74 now, so I don't think he's ever going to get a jubilee, a silver jubilee, which is 25 years. And the Queen, remember, had the silver, gold, diamond, and platinum. I don't think we'll ever see that again. Okay, so that's the Australian flag coming up. I do recognise that one. And the Canadian one. So again, all the little tents, the marquees were here, and people would go and camp there. So getting closer to the palace. Now I've got to say, the flag on the top of Buckingham Palace, as you see, it's the Union flag now. It was the Royal Standard, but as soon as the King left the palace, the standard was lowered and the Union flag was raised. And it's huge. It's the massive one. We don't normally see that flag. When I come by here with my tours, it's usually maybe one that's this size, like in the foreground. So we'll get closer and you will see how big the palace flag is today. What I hope to show you too are the wonderful flowers. There's another presenter there. Amen. Anyone recognize him? He could be from anywhere. I have no idea. Look. So here, I'll show you here the campers, guys. Hello, campers. If anyone remembers Heidi High. I can't believe all the rubbish. I guess it's an accumulation of a week's worth of of camping out. See that these guys are packing up. Wow, what a lot to bring. Unless they just moved in. They're not bad spot, eh? A lot of official programs. I must try and get one of those official programs. Okay, so we're gonna, oh no, they're not gonna block us off here, are they? So it's like one way in and one way out. So anyway, we're going towards the palace now. I just need to get through this barrier because I really want to show you the flowers as well. The flowers are spectacular. I put some pictures on my Facebook page of the flowers earlier in the week when there was a blue sky. So yeah, it looks much better like that. But what I wanted to do is go through here. Okay, a lot of people now, guys. We've got to get on the pavement. I'm guessing vehicles are going to come through. So that's okay, because I think we can still get to the palace and to the flowers. Oh, sorry, I missed that comment. Sorry. Let's try and get that comment. Ooh. Oh, watched on BBC, CNN since 2 a.m. to get different perspectives. Oh, great. Glad I got notification. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, getting shouted at. The street is closed. Anyway, so we're going to the pavement. We're going to go through here. This is even better, actually. I think we'll be able to see the flowers a lot better unless they block us off again. You just never know on days like this. Every time I came up here this week with tours, I had to find a different route. I had to be very creative because I still wanted to show everyone as much as I could. Anyway, we're on the pavement now, and I don't know where we'll end up. We should end up outside the palace. We will. Don't worry, guys. We will. And we'll finish near to the palace, but hopefully I'll show you these flowers. And they were called blood. I think someone said on the TV, blood tulips. Really beautiful. Lots of people wearing red, white, and blue. Just wish we had a blue sky. Anyway, we're passing through the South Africa gates. So Commonwealth countries, South Africa gates. Then we have the Canadian gates on our right and the Australian gates on our left. So we should be able to go through here. We're back on the Mall. Yes, and we can see the flowers. Apologies if I'm missing comments. Yeah, good. I'll do a big reveal. Hang on, guys. Let me just get out of here first. There's the Victoria Memorial with Victory at the top. Not solid gold. Sort of gold leaf. Everyone always asks me. And these are the stands. This is one of the official stands. You notice a lot of the the coverings around here. They've all got the symbols, the flowers of the four nations, the rose of England, the thistle of Scotland, the daffodil of Wales, and the shamrock of Ireland. So let me get a good position as the rain starts to come down again. No, guys, we're gonna have to put the umbrella up, probably. Yeah. Okay, you got the umbrella up. It's starting to come down, but that won't spoil our fun. I'm going to give you a great picture of these flowers. Let's have a look at Queen Victoria. So all the cameras were up there too. And there's the palace behind. We'll only go for another 5 minutes or so. But it's a privilege to be able to stand in the Mall where the carriages have been earlier today. Lots of people with crowns on. No, that's not Camilla. Okay, so if you're an invited guest, you could sit here in one of these stands. A friend of mine did do that. It is really raining hard now. So what I'll do, I'll show you the flowers, quick look at the palace, and then we are done. Oh, guys, this is the media. These are the media marquees all around here. A lot of interest. So we'll come over here. You never know who you might see. I'm not sure who's on the BBC at the moment. Maybe me. Okay, let's go over here. Get a good shot. You will notice that okay, let's have a look at the flowers first and then I'll show you the okay, guys, so that's the media in the background, and look at these flowers in the foreground. Aren't they gorgeous? I think they said they were called blood tulips. I'm not sure what the purple ones are though. Absolutely beautiful, and lots of media work going on. That could be Sophie Rayworth up there from the BBC in the blue. Not sure though. Just love those flowers. What do you think, guys? Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy those. Some people call it a media circus. Oh yeah, that's not sure. That could be an American channel up there as well. Wonderful flowers, Cynthia. Thank you. I totally agree. Give you one more pan of the flowers. I thought everyone would have been in the pub by now. Hey, that's where I'm going after this. Susan, that's where the party starts. So what I want to show you too is that we're not all caught up yet. There's still memories of Elizabeth II. If you notice, the bollards, really pretty, still have E2R on around here, but they will eventually change to C3R, Charles III Rex. Rex, Latin for king. So one look at Buckingham Palace and then we are done. Oh, it is really pouring down. Shall I even bother to do a TikTok tour? Yes, I must. Maybe it'll stop again. It stops for YouTubers, not TikTokers. And then it's time to go to the pub. Meet friends.
Well, I was here to say that I saw.
There you go. Another king. So many kings and queens around today, in every sense of the word. Right, so one last look at the palace, guys. There we go. There we go, Buckingham Palace in the pouring rain with a huge Union flag on the top. And the King is no longer there. I think my guess would be he's gone to Windsor Castle, ready for tomorrow's concerts. And then on Monday we have a public holiday with lots of street parties. Hopefully the weather will be better then. So that's it, guys. That's me signing off on Coronation Day. Hope you've enjoyed this little walk along the Mall. And thank you for your support as always. And I will see you again very soon. Cheers, guys. Take care.